Hey guys. Oh, it's okay. Just don't let it happen again. For all of you asking, no, this is not Ice Ice Baby. Pressure, pushing down on me, pushing down on you. No man I fall under pressure. The birds are building down, split the family in two. Put the people on the streets. Eat it up, eat it up.
That's okay.
If you can't know what this world's about, watching some good friends scream, let me out. Freedom on, get me higher. Drawn people on the streets. Da-da-da. Take it away, Guyver.
Shipping around, keep my brains on the floor. These are the days it never rains, but it pours.
People on streets. Da-da-dee-da-da. People on streets. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream, let me out. Tomorrow gets me high, high, high. Away from it all like a blind man. Sat on the fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's just lost in part.
Why?
Insanity laughs under pressure, we're breaking.
Why can't we give ourselves
one more chance? Why can't we give love now one more chance? Why can't we give love, 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 sunshine of passion, word and love that you care for the people on the edge of the night, and love that you change our way of caring about ourselves. This is our last dance. This is our last dance. This is ourselves under pressure. Under pressure. Pressure. All right, everybody. I hope you don't feel pressure today, but now to eat some pressure, it's on to Don and Freddie S. How about that?
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the midday show, and boy, that song is appropriate.
You think so?
Pressure.
You tell me about it.
I like pressure. The more pressure, the more you have to be good at what you do.
I try, but
It ain't about trying. Did I say? I didn't say. Did I say trying?
sometimes the pressure is more than you realize it is, for me anyway.
You got to keep going. You got to keep going, and then when they mount the pressure, you got to find another way to overcome.
You know what I did today? You do know. I ordered Walmart to be organized. 6
I
a.m.
wasn't going to air your laundry.
Walmart to get delivered to the studio, and I get a text. They have delivered your items. And Jay goes outside. They're not here. I look. I never changed the address. They were delivered to my house, which would have been fine if it wasn't milk. So
It would have been fine if there was somebody at the house.
well, yeah, there was no one at the house. So zoop to get the milk, and every red light. I was at one intersection. Every other light turned green twice before mine did.
But you know how that works.
That's what they were saying. When you're trying to get somewhere, it's when it's always the red lights. So I'm already thinking, how am I going to get back here? And coming back is easier because I can make a lot of rights. I only have to make one left. And I can avoid the going straight. I just had a whole lot of lefts and a whole lot of straights to get there. But
You should have taken a whole lot of lefts and no rights.
that's what happened. Then when you make lefts, you hit the reds. When you make the right, but where I was going was all lefts. Anyway, we're back. And I was actually back on time to do the midday show, but you were having a nice chit-chat with the artist.
No, you were late. And
I was back at 12:02.
I knew you were going to do this at me. You were 2 minutes late.
I was back
so
at 12:02.
I said, we might as well be 8 minutes late.
Or 30 minutes late, either way.
Well, that's okay, too.
So happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the midday show. I'm glad to have you back. I hope you're feeling better.
Pressure. I feel good. I had some other issues that I had to work with yesterday that have bled into today. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Is that what happened? You needed a day off?
No, I've come to the point in my life that when there's a situation and you have to rely on other people to resolve that situation, it takes a lot to get them to resolve it. But when the shoe is on the other foot and they ask me to resolve it, and I do the same thing they do to me, all hell breaks loose. I've asked somebody to make a phone call to resolve a situation. Put it all together. Linda helped me put it all together. Actually, she did it. I just made the phone calls. And they still haven't talked to one another to resolve this situation.
Because they're in no rush.
But I don't understand why.
It doesn't matter to them. It's not life or death. You're safe. It's a situation. And it's Friday. They'll deal with it on Monday.
So the only time you should work a situation is when it's life or death? I would like my heart surgeon to say, you know what? Don't worry about it, Freddie. I'm having a cigarette. I'll get to that surgery in a minute.
Well, that's life or death. That's a different situation.
Well, it is and it isn't. It isn't life or death until he gets in there.
No, it's a different situation. But I'm glad you're back.
You signing with them.
No, I'm not. This is society.
Why don't you go to your house and get the other order?
This is just society as a whole.
If I send something to my house, will you get the order?
I was thinking about if it was gone to your house, would you have gone to get it 100%?
No, absolutely not.
What if it was milk?
I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
It worked out okay. You're talking to Sally and Jay. It's all good.
Don't worry about it.
I left my
Clearly not.
back cape. I left my Superman cape at home. I am not going
No,
back.
I was talking to Dawn. She's Superwoman.
She thinks she's Superwoman.
I'm on a quest for a new bed and new pillows. If anyone has ideas on the ideal bed, preferably with the best pillows that you can sleep, would be much appreciated.
I could tell you which one to get.
Yeah?
It's going to cost you about $3,000 or $4,000.
Okay.
Are you a
That's,
size
Does money matter?
that's better than 5 or 10, so no.
Are you
No,
a
5 or
side
10 is
sleeper?
exaggerated.
Yes.
They have the ones with the numbers.
That's what I was thinking. That's about 10, I think.
Yeah, it can be. And the pillows come with it.
So I told Aaron, we need to get a new bed. Our bed is like 20 years old. He says, so you're going to get a hospital bed?
Hospital bed.
I said, no. He says, well, the ones that do that, those are just expensive hospital beds. Why would you do that? So now my son has me thinking, don't be like that. Don't get a hospital bed. Mom just suffer with a regular flat bed. So Mom's just been suffering. It's so bad that the tip of the bed, I think, goes down. So my pillow goes down. And now I've got an arsenal of pillows around me. And Chuck says, well, what's that pillow for? I says, in case of an emergency. He says, what emergency?
Because you fell off the bed?
I go, emergency, either I need to change my pillow or I need to hit you with it because you're snoring, so don't move it. So now there's a pillow next to me, or if You just never know. So now I've got an array of pillows around my body to see which one's going to work. And none of them do, actually.
Do you know why he snores?
Because I hit him with a pillow the other night?
No, because it's the pillow.
It could be.
His neck, there's a gap in between whatever the pillow is. I was looking at this.
What's it called, the pillow cube?
That's what you need.
What's a pillow cube?
It goes up to your neck so that you can't
Like a wedge?
snore. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't
tell
snore.
me more because Steve snores.
Again, it's the wrong pillow.
That's why the Royals have it right. I'm just saying. They know you have separate bedrooms.
Yeah, that's
The Royals know. It's
Absolutely.
theirs
Well,
and
the
theirs, or
last-
his and hers, or hers and whatever it is.
Well, the
100% agree
Right?
with that.
I'm
Well,
telling
the
you.
last I saw, that doesn't work because if you want to have children, ain't nobody built that.
Yeah,
You
but
just
when
don't
you're past
sleep.
children's ages of having children, then separate beds are very good.
Yeah, once you had the
Separate
kids
rooms.
already, they'll put the.
If you want to sleep, the Royals have it right.
I'm 100% in agreement.
I would say, why don't you? They should get it really right. Get another house. Go sleep next
They
door.
do. They have that too.
Go sleep next
You
door.
can have this castle, and I can have that castle, and we'll meet somewhere on the bridge. I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing.
And then you put a table for breakfast between the two castles.
Well, you have a very long table.
A
They have
long
very
table.
long tables.
They sit there, and I can sit here. Yeah.
But you got to have more to life than just the snoring aspect.
No.
Snoring is snoring.
Do you sleep well at night?
I don't listen to that anymore.
Do you sleep though?
When I sleep, I sleep. Yeah.
Do you often sleep?
Yeah, sometimes.
So every third night gets a little old, right?
Has nothing to do with snoring though.
No, you just don't sleep.
It has to do with other things like here.
No, not
Yeah,
here.
yeah, that.
I barely even spoke to you yesterday, so nothing from here aggravated you yesterday.
The 5 words that you told me yesterday were not good, worse, and worse, and even worse.
Not at all. I told you everything was all good.
That's when I know you're not telling me
He's
the
like,
truth.
how's everything? It's all good. What's wrong? Nothing. It's all good.
I said, okay, then there's a problem.
Like, it's like the,
It was all good.
It wasn't good.
like, it's like a similar situation with your wife when she says that everything's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Fine is never fine.
Everything is
But
fine.
they give you the look.
Oh.
You get the look.
See, like, sometimes in the morning, Freddie gives me the look. The other morning, I was waiting to work. Hi, Freddie, how was your weekend? And I get the look. He's like, okay, give him like 10 to 20 minutes.
That's what we say about you in the morning. I came in this morning. I'm glad you're so much better.
Yeah, you look like a zombie today.
I was tired.
But that's the look.
Yeah, but it was a song. That song gets you up and grooving.
That was a
Men
great
and
song.
women had 2 different looks. 2 different looks.
I'm afraid to even look at you.
No, because I know when I walked in, you were like ice cubes today. And I don't mean the singer. You were like very distant. I said, you know what, I'm going to go sit over there with the kids. 'Cause
You did do that.
I did. You scared me. And I sat between him and New Orleans.
Yes.
And when do I do that?
I was wondering. You
And
don't.
that was like a therapy session.
Yeah, look how much better you are.
You gotta get up and you gotta get it done because life is about this big. This big. Can you see through that? And you gotta get it done because if I had your age, if I was your age, I would do things so much different. Because I would grasp life. I would enjoy life. At our age, we're looking to make fun. At your age, fun is at the door. Your age, I don't even know what the hell is wrong with you. You're a different human being from.
What about Jay and I?
At our age, we go grab life. Jay's changing. He has changed completely.
I noticed that too.
Right?
Yeah.
Jay's having fun
Oh, it's
again.
never too late to change.
Yeah, you
that's
have.
for sure.
Since
And you're
I've known
having
you.
fun again.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like,
Yeah.
I do have fun. I go to
Talking
my
to your mic, what?
movie at 10 o'clock at night by myself.
You don't have fun.
No, for
you,
me, that is my fun.
No, it is not because fun is something you
He
bring.
says he's having fun.
He says it, he don't act it.
How do you know what it is?
Because I had to deal with him this morning.
Maybe that's his version of fun.
Really? Well, I'm gonna.
Okay. I'll tell you some fun.
I'm gonna take him to some fun places.
I'll tell. I don't want to go any fun places with you.
You're too old.
He told me about some of the fun places. I'm like,
First of all, you're never too old to go to fun places.
okay.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Yeah, and your
I
brother are
forgot
going
what
to
to
take you
say.
out.
I am actually going to a fun place this weekend, and I'm very excited.
Where are you going?
Me and somebody.
You and baby are going where? Where you going?
We are driving 50 minutes and we were going to Raging Waters.
Oh, that's fun.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Is that with the rapids?
Yeah, it's like the sliders. And listen, there's
Sliders?
nothing. There's nothing.
Sliders?
It's like a
Sliders?
slide. Yeah, they have the slides. Yeah.
Slides, yes, Freddie.
What's
slides.
plural for slides? Sliders.
Slides.
Slides.
Slide.
There's a
Slide is
slide or
single.
I'm from the
Slides
Bronx.
are plural.
Sliders.
Sliders.
There is nothing better than seeing a female in a wet bathing suit.
Whoa.
Because it's water.
But
right?
it's her.
I know why you're going to the
Something
water
wrong with
park. You didn't go to the water park.
I know why you're taking her
He doesn't
there.
think that way about her.
Yes, he does.
It's just she's a friend.
Yeah, I gave him the idea. How do you know?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
How do you think I
Can you come
know?
to commercial break, please?
How do you think I know all about it? There is nothing better if you're going to go on a date. Take her
It's
to.
not a date.
If you're going to go with friends that only eat fried chicken together, whatever you want to call it,
Fried
there ain't nothing better than taking them to a wet water park. Like we used to take girls that we wanted to get to know down rapids, the water rapids. You know, nice and easy,
What
little
did
bottle of
you
water.
do, Freddie?
What I do, everything you can think of.
Whoa!
Or at least I tried. And it was fun. And there's nothing wrong with fun.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of innocent fun.
Innocent fun.
Like I just want to, because most likely I'm not going to see her for a very long time. So
That's right.
I want to go on an adventure, go on some
That's
water
right.
sports
Go on an
together.
adventure. Wear a pirate patch and be a pirate.
A pirate patch.
Yes, so that they'll never forget you. Do you know if you wear a pirate patch at a water ride, everybody will
Why
want to
a
hang out with you?
pirate patch?
Because everybody's going to ask you, yo, what's up with the patch? And you're going to say, well, let me give you a story. Make one up.
Oh my
They'll
gosh.
think I'm some kind of psycho.
No, they won't.
No.
No, they won't. They'll love it.
And then he's got Grace coming tomorrow for dinner. What are you making?
No, you don't gotta. Okay. Yes, she is coming over tomorrow. I got very sad when she left, so I called her and I said, "Listen, I want to invite you over to my house, and I'll cook you anything you want." She said her favorite meal that I cooked, and her favorite meal in general, will always be chicken parm. So we're gonna have some white wine. We're gonna have some chicken parmesan. Chill.
Very
Nice.
cool. Listen, I would like to get the days that a lot of kids were losing a lot of kids in August, and maybe set up the Last Supper or something.
Okay.
The last
A supper, like, you know what I mean, so that we can sort of do something like a family friendship. What did you call that thing?
Friendsgiving?
Like a Friendsgiving type of deal, because we should do
So
something.
don't call it the Last Supper. It's a potluck.
It came to my head
Potluck?
because he drew the
first breakfast.
The first breakfast. So we can make it the first breakfast. How's that?
We almost had the first breakfast this morning.
And you forgot it. Anyway, let's take a commercial break. More to come. We're going to talk to Sally and Jay, see what's happening. Get ready for Call Me Zena. She is going on the road. So August 27th is her first appearance. We'll get you that information. You can buy her book at Amazon and Author House. We'll get you that information. Call Me Zena. It has been edited, and the second edition is coming out. And see what Jay's got cooking. So follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the Brooklyn Cafe TV for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Like and subscribe right here, or come on in to be part of our live studio audience. More to come. We'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Looking for art to add to your collection? Well, look no further. Here at Amp Media Studios, we house tons of art, ranging from abstract paintings to realistic portraits. Come on in and find the art that fits your home. Any and all art is up for sale, so pick yours up today. Stop by at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Boca Raton, Florida 33431. See you there!
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
There are many activities in the Olympic Games, like running, throwing, and jumping. The Olympics features the world's top athletes competing in a wide range of sports, showcasing extraordinary talent in dramatic, high-stake moments.
So I'm looking up the best bets. There's one for $14,000.
I'm not doing that.
Well, you want the best. This thing, it changes in every direction.
Yeah, I may need AC. I'm not quite sure what it needs. But when Aaron told me it's a hospital bed, it made me rethink the whole positioning of it.
They got like heating and cooled beds now. They got beds that you have a remote and it goes, and it'll sit you up in your bed.
You know what the best bet is? Get a water bed.
I don't even think they make those anymore.
Popular. I don't think they make those anymore.
I don't care about popular.
I don't think
They
they
weren't
make
popular.
them. If they're
I'm
not
from the Bronx.
popular,
They still make water
they
beds?
won't make water beds if they're not popular.
Do they still make those?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Waterbed.com.
I don't think they make them.
That's actually a thing, waterbed.com.
It used to be a place called Waterbed City.
I will go on
bought a
waterbed.com
waterbed
and
from
check
there.
it out.
Did you? There used to be a store back then called Waterbed City. And it was only waterbeds. One of my teachers used to model for one of my teachers in high school. Worked at
wait a
waterbeds.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know if we want to hear this story.
Like when I put it together now as an adult, I'm thinking,
You had a
again, what
teacher
were my
that showed you
parents
his waterbed?
thinking? No, he just worked part-time as like an actor for Waterbed City.
One of your teachers.
He was like the
In
acting
high school?
coach.
Junior
Yeah,
high school?
high school.
High school? So let me get this right. So you had a teacher take you to Waterbed
He
City?
didn't take me there.
Or he showed you his bed, though?
No, he just told me he did it.
Or he told you he had a bed?
No, he told me he modeled for Waterbed City.
How do you model for
He was like
Waterbed?
an actor in the commercials.
Oh.
But when I think about the things my parents let me do
She's changing
in
the
high
subject.
school, no, this goes into the subject. Clearly, we would never let our kids do what mine allowed me to do. Not that I did anything wrong, mind you.
Oh, no.
But even the conversations and the people I talked to, I guess it was just a different world. You just trusted people. They didn't have ulterior motives that I knew of. There were no cell phones. You went to school, you went out for lunch. Sometimes you came back to school. It all depended.
My friend had a van. My friend had a van in Puerto Rico, and we built a stage in the back.
That was another guy I dated, yeah.
Let me get this right. You dated the teacher.
Yeah, it was
And
someone
another
else.
guy dated. So you dated two teachers.
No, he wasn't a teacher. He just had a van. And my dad was not happy about the
So
van.
you dated a van in a waterbed?
He had a bed in his van.
A bed in the van, yes. That I'm familiar with.
He just had a regular
So we
bed.
put a waterbed in the van.
Waterbed in a van?
We put the waterbed in the
I
van.
don't think that's only part of the
But
story.
we had no
right?
money, and this waterbed, the plastic was cheap. So of course, the first time he went to use it, we drove out to the beach in the beautiful waterbed, and it leaks. Explodes. Water everywhere, in the van, outside the van. It was kind of cool.
I think that's why they actually became unpopular, because a lot of them did
They
do
were always
that.
leaking.
And then everybody's saying this is ridiculous. You're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
floods from a bed.
And then they made gel beds,
Yeah.
remember?
Gel beds. That was
I
the
had
next
one.
step.
That was
That's
the
the one
next
I
step.
got.
Yeah.
I got the gel.
And then I think they must have moved to like the Tempur-Pedic, the foam beds.
Right.
Have you seen the ones where you can say like, okay, I want it like 50 degrees on this side and 90 degrees on this side? It's crazy.
That's the bed I need.
Then they charge it like $80,000
I know,
a
that's
pop
the
or
bed I
something
need.
like that.
So things to ponder. So then Aaron says to me, well, how do you get sheets for the bed if they're two separate beds? I
They
said,
go
"You
right
get
down
two-
the middle."
You get two separate sheets.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that makes sense.
Ah,
Look
who's
who's
in
here.
there.
I told you.
Look who else is in the house.
Oh my God, do they come in books? Amazon in the house? Do you have no shirt on? Oh, you do have a shirt on. I thought you were Amazonish.
He's an Amazonish. And they're back.
Whoa.
It's like being home. And they come back. Wow, isn't that nice?
I told you she was coming in on Friday. I told you Grace is coming in on Friday. I don't believe you. She's not
Welcome
coming
back.
back.
He would have
Who
had
said
lunch,
that?
but he left it in his house. We would have had French toast, but he forgot to bring it.
I saw something about that on the morning show, that you had French toast.
He did bring it.
It was a long morning.
I know. Shall we talk to Sally and Jay? Talk to Sally about what she's got going on with her event?
Who's Sally?
August 27th. Call me
Sally
Zena.
is Zena, and Zena is
Oh,
Sally.
Zena.
Zena or Sally.
Yes,
I answer to both of them.
she's from the Bronx in Britain.
I'm trying to figure where that would be in London. But I
Where's
don't
your
know.
event?
Actually, the first one's going to be in Lantana.
Very
Where?
nice.
I'm not sure of the address yet. I think it's on a piece of paper that I haven't looked.
Do you know the name of the place?
It's a country club there, but I'll know. It's actually the middle of the end of August.
August 27th.
Excuse me. Yeah, but you've been doing a great job for me, Freddie. Thank
So
you.
you spoke to the place,
Yes.
and
They say anything she wants.
wow.
They're going to have a table for her books. They're going to have a table on the set. They're going to have a mic up on the set. They're going to have somebody walking around with this thing. And I told them, yeah, well, her crew is there. And they're going to have a camera there to record her. She
And
says,
it's perfect
really?
timing because people are beginning to ask me where they can buy it. This actually I put on today is one of my art on clothing here. I'm getting a lot, I think because the show, I've been doing it a long time now, is getting really popular and people are asking me where the book is and where can they buy the clothing on art. So but I leave it to you to. You're doing a great job.
Don't leave it to us two.
Yes, I am.
No, don't do that. But
you guys are great.
I got to tell you, your numbers have quadrupled in the
They
last
have,
few weeks.
yeah.
That was unbelievable.
We're still trying to figure out how that happened overnight, but I guess it's just a going on.
I even
routine.
have a lady that I was friendly on Facebook who lives in Australia who's listening. So that's a long way away. London is too.
So what do you think? Let's summon your guides and guardians. The Olympics?
The Olympics?
How do you think it's going to go?
I think it's going to go great. They started advertising it on the Today Show this morning. It's fascinating. I love the Olympics, actually, especially the opening ceremony. I'm looking forward to watching it today. I'm not that into, I was telling Steve this, into sports, someone kicking a ball. I shouldn't be saying this and everything, but the Olympics is the best of the best, and I really do appreciate watching that.
I think that the Olympics this time around symbolizes world peace, and there is none.
I agree.
Right now, there are people dying for the stupidest reasons. They're proud. They're so proud about attacking one another. Oh, look, my bomb did this. Oh, look, my bomb did this. And they think that it makes you a bigger person.
Right.
To kill innocent people. It doesn't. So the Olympics, I think this year...
Because there are countries that are playing that are... I think they mentioned that on the Today program, that are at war. I mean, if you stop to think how... I can't say stupid, but it's beyond stupid that we want to kill each other. Why? Why don't we have
Because it's people in power.
It's power.
That's the problem.
Exactly power.
It's not the people, because everybody can get along with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and I used to always argue about you're fighting over a piece of dirt. Okay.
That's right.
Can we share the dirt? I mean, is it that important that we can't live together on a piece of dirt and sort of maybe grow it together?
If so many people would just stop exactly what you're saying and think about this, why? I mean, we're all in this world together. Why do we want to kill somebody because they're from another country? You're right. It's Earth. It's everything. If we just can, if everybody thought that way, I think people would start thinking about what they're doing to each other.
That's
As
the problem.
children, they're all together. They don't know any different.
And people say things so irresponsibly. And then the people that I call the higher ups, they really aren't. They just looked at a different level because they're running for office. And they say the dumbest things.
Exactly.
Some of the things that they say are just, I mean, do you sleep under a rock? What is wrong with you for saying something like that?
It's really sad. It's really sad. But we're so programmed into a way of thinking that we don't try. You know, when people say, well, they're out of the box, I love that. They have a different way of thinking. And you start to question exactly what is going on. I mean, it's so sad. I don't like talking politics for that very reason. I really don't.
Well, politics is just one issue. Now,
well,
the two
it's
of you,
one. Yes, exactly.
the two of you have a show called Inside the Mind of an Artist, right? Which is is getting momentum. It's on Fridays. It goes on at 2:30.
Yes.
2:30 today.
Right.
And what I like about it is that you're asking people not about singing a song or music or drawing something. You're asking them, you know, why did you think of it? And you get deep inside their motivation for doing this. And I think it was your show that Jay and I were on that we came up with this thing because it was an interesting concept as to why you do what you do. A lot of people ask us, why the hell do you do what you do? Sometimes I don't even have an answer. I tell them, talk to her. She'll tell you, I guess.
Because a lot of times you see artwork and you'll think, I wonder what he was thinking. What were they thinking when they created that? And that's kind of what we're doing. Or like you hear a song and you say, what the heck was that all about? You know, and to ask, what was that all about?
And it's interesting because Celine Dion and Lady Gaga, it is rumored, are going to sing at the Olympics. Now, Celine Dion has a disease that I just heard about today. Apparently, I'm under a rock, which I don't even know what the hell that is, but you turn into a stone.
She's been very, very sick.
Yeah.
She's been very sick.
So for her to come and sing with the ever-popular Lady Gaga, who seems to always be singing with somebody, is an amazing... See, that I would watch at the Olympics. I would watch that. And there's a rumor that you may have a surprise tonight. It all depends on how she's feeling. Celine Dion. It depends on how she's feeling. But again, inside the mind of an artist. Why do they do what they do and how they do it? And does it change? Does it make them a different person? You know, a lot of people in the music business start out with one idea, it turns into another idea, and then it turns into a third idea. You look at Lady Gaga when she first started, and you look at her now, Tony Bennett changed her life. That whole thing. The movie she did, again, changed her. She's always working with professional people whose lives affect hers. That's what I love about this show as well, because you get into the nitty-gritty of it.
Yeah, today we're going to be interviewing each other, I believe, right? Yeah,
right.
so
Nice.
it's going to be very interesting.
I think we have to put you on a black backdrop, though.
Why?
Well,
Just look at their clothes.
Exactly. I was thinking that when
I'm
this is
looking at
my
you
art,
guys
and I
against
said-
that backdrop. I'm thinking I might need to, or a red backdrop. I think we're gonna have to move them
I
where they're
absolutely
suited.
love that idea. I really was going to change actually
Yeah.
because that gets, but and also you.
You guys are almost, you're very similar.
We seem to really pick out
coordinate.
similar.
You're very similar. We just had to get you on a plain backdrop is what I think we need to do.
Today, yes, definitely. I won't do that again for the show.
No, we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. We
It's
may
a
even
lot of
change the
colour,
location.
A lot of color.
I mean, the object of the game is to create niches. to
Well, yeah,
create-
it may match. I mean, it's kind of. It's got
Well,
colour
and
in
you
it.
also showed and highlighted your book on the set, which was really interesting. It's a different take on some of the things that you've done in the past. And if people want to get to know a little bit more about our hosts, you should call in. You know, Jay's been with us a long time, and his artwork in here, you can't miss it because he's the only pencil artist we carry on here. And if you look at his work, you would think
Beautiful.
it's a picture that was taken with a
Actually,
camera.
last
I
night,
actually did. I absolutely thought, and I'm an artist, but I thought you had taken a picture of that.
Oh, really?
It's outstanding, right?
do you have any of your work at ArtServe?
Have what?
ArtServe
Art Serve?
in Fort Lauderdale? You don't have anything there. There was Frank and Rich had someone in yesterday. She's, I guess, the manager or the curator for ArtServe, and some of our artists here are there. Which, so she was looking around. She said, "We've got Max and we've got Lori Arbel," and I wasn't sure if any of your artwork was
I
there.
haven't talked to them. They,
Well, maybe we'll get your phone number so you can call and see if you can work something out. But I love the aspect when you bring in different people, and I love it when they walk in here and they look around and they stand there and all they do, and you're trying to talk to them, and they're just looking and they go, "Wow, this is an amazing place," because again, their definition of what they're feeling is different, which is what we talk about on this particular show on Friday.
Which is nice. All right, let's take a commercial break. More to come on the other side of this break. Maybe we can get them to do a little bit more music for us. It's kind of a chill Friday. I wasn't sure if Johnny Melnick was coming in or not, but I guess not. He told me maybe,
Oh, I haven't
but I
heard
don't
from
see him.
Johnny.
So we'll see. More to come. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last. Do you suffer from neuropathy? Maybe you do, and you don't even know it. Do you have numbness, pain, burning, or tingling in your hands and feet? Muscle weakness, loss of balance, muscle twitching? Are you not sleeping? Does it feel like pins and needles in your hands and feet? Maybe you don't even have any feeling at all. These symptoms can make life unbearable, but there is help at the Lighthouse Medical Center. Call 754-222-6642 for a no-charge consultation and say goodbye to your neuropathy symptoms. That is 754-222-6642, or visit us online at lighthousemedicalcenter.com.
Do you have diabetes? If you have insurance, you may qualify for a new continuous glucose monitor. With a CGM, you can continuously track your levels and trends, spend more time in range, significantly lower your A1C, and share important data with loved ones and caregivers. Most importantly, a CGM eliminates the one thing most people with diabetes hate: painful finger sticks. Take charge of your health. Order your new continuous glucose monitor today. If you use insulin and have seen your diabetes care provider within the last 6 months, you may qualify for a CGM today. We'll do all the insurance paperwork and deliver your new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Medicare and most insurances cover continuous glucose monitors, so don't wait. Have your insurance handy and call the CGM Health Hotline now.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And you thought we were done with us today?
Nope.
Aiden, thank you very much. Just slacking today, aren't you?
Hit it, brother.
This is a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Smell of wine and cheap perfume. For working hard to get my bill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice. It goes one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some of us will sing the blues. On the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard and shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop. Thank you for the prize. Thank you.
He said, what Yo.
Wow. And they all come back to visit. Grace and G-Man. And they all back.
Good job.
See, Sally and Jay, they all came back for you guys today.
I gotta tell you, they did it on a whim, and they went up there and they sang. And I gotta tell you, there are days that you come to work, like that moment right there, you gotta say, you know something? Today's gonna be all right. No matter what's going on, and they put it together, and when they sound like that, and you see how it lights them all up because they're all in this together. You say, you know, I'm really proud to have met them.
100%. Kyber, nice job. Thank you. And look who's
Good
back.
stuff.
You couldn't stay away, huh?
That's what happens when you come in here. You keep coming back.
I've been watching the morning shows.
Yes, you let us know when we're muted, too.
So funny.
We're muted because Baxton forgets to hit the unmute button.
It wasn't Baxton. There was someone else on board.
Yeah, but I blame him anyway.
It was It was not Baxton. All right, so you guys ready for your show in an hour?
We're ready.
Oh, we're ready to go.
We're ready. We could start now, but it's too early.
No, we want to keep it consistent. But it's a you know, things grow and go. I know that you were talking to some doctors who were looking for more doctors to get the medical hour up and going as well.
It's interesting because it's back to doctors are people too. I'm not sure which direction it's going to go. They're going to let me know, but it's all about getting the word out there. I spoke to someone else yesterday, and she is a functional medicine doctor, not an MD, but a doctor of functional medicine, talking about all the things that I always talk about, menopause and hormones and getting to the root cause of things. So she's going to be joining us next month and see where that goes as well. So a lot of people, I think they're kind of regrouping for the next 4 weeks, going away a couple days here and there. But then come August, everything seems to be getting back in full swing, which will be nice. So now's the time to regroup, do what you got to do that summer cleaning, which we did the other day, cleared some stuff out of here and cleaned it up and have some fun.
It's okay to talk about things that back in the day were taboo.
Summer fun, I know, right?
Nobody would talk about hormonals.
Oh my gosh, yesterday we talked about going to the doctor, seeing your doctor if you've got ED, if you've got, the doctor of dermatology, Dr. Beebe, he deals with general dermatology. So things that you need specific people to really look at. And there's so many other questions I had. There's so many over-the-counter medications and creams and supplements.
Razors.
That we use on ourselves that maybe we shouldn't use without consulting with the doctor first, because sometimes we use things that make it worse because we think we can treat ourselves, because there's this thing called Dr. Google that people seem to rely on versus a doctor. Don't.
Well, there's a court order that they
there
want
will
to
always
take it
be
off.
a terminal illness on Dr. Google. If you scroll, if you get in deep enough, you will find your symptom is a terminal illness, and it's not. So always go find medical advice.
It always leads to death. But it's funny because some of the commercials, some of the pills that they take, the side effects, they give you like a whole paragraph of side effects, and the last one may lead to death. So why the hell would I take this?
You see, now they have to put the words on the screen. That was the new mandate. So you can't just you can't just sing your way through diabetes. You actually have to put the disclaimer on the bottom of the screen. But at some point, you almost start believing what they're saying. That's the rhetoric of what the media is doing, is we start believing everything. You hear one good soundbite, and you're like, oh, maybe that's good, until you look at the whole thing of whether it be medication, politics, whatever it is.
Yeah, now, I think one of the big things today is diet medicine, or whatever you call it, on the internet. Okay, I've tried a couple of them myself, and it's like Kelly Clarkson comes on and talks about, oh, I had gummies and I lost all this weight from
Can you
gummies.
get closer to this mic?
And if you wanna believe that, go ahead and believe it. But I tried it. Somebody else says you put stuff in coffee, and it makes your.
I saw that one.
Doesn't work.
Saw that one.
So
I think if you believe it, sometimes it works. Just to think you're taking something.
Oh, if you
it's
think
like
it's
a
going to
placebo,
work, maybe it'll work. But the best way is still to lose weight is still just old-fashioned.
Right.
Watch what you're eating.
Yep.
The amount of what you're eating.
And the amount of what you're eating. Yeah, that's the tried and true method. And I don't care what kind of thing they're going to try to sell you, but that's what works.
Well, there was somebody that single-handedly almost closed Weight Watchers down because that person decided to stop Weight Watchers and go another direction. Now the Weight Watchers is using that direction, which is absurd. It's absurd what they're doing in that business right now. But the object of the game is if you have to have some control. Not a lot of control, but some control.
There was someone in yesterday and a physician talking about weight loss. And she will give the medication to a patient even if it's only for 5 pounds. And I said, really? There's not like a minimum?
Don't know about that.
And she said, if they want to get into a dress, they want to do their thing. And I was like, So there's a slippery slope with teens also. And that's what we talked about this
buy a
yesterday
bigger
also.
dress.
What had happens, it creates eating disorders, and I'm so.
And you know,
against,
right? We know about that.
I do know about
when
eating,
people
and it's so
talk
sad.
about people's weight, that's when it begins the disorder.
Absolutely.
They're talking about Major League Baseball umpires warning pitchers and dugouts. That creates the fighting. Because the guy threw at the guy, it was close, and he warned him. You do it again, you're out of the game. And the guy says, I didn't even do it the first time. So now you're telling me I can't pitch on the inside. You can't do that in the major leagues. You got to be able to pitch on the inside. It's the same thing with weight loss programs. If I put you on this, it begins to perpetuate the problem. All of a sudden, now you think that you're not thin, you can't fit in a dress, yada, yada. And psychologically, you're listening to other people's words about your own body.
But I think it's a
there
North
is a
America
positive
thing.
that they've actually changed a little bit, because if you look at a lot of the commercials today, they don't have these really skinny people on there. They
got
have
normal
all
people.
sides. So they have normal, which should have been from years ago. But I really do think that that's right. We should have what we call normal, because normal is not that thin. Being overweight is, I'm not saying that you should be overweight, because that interferes with your health, but the way they're doing the commercials today is a lot better.
And now they're changing. I've talked to some doctors about this, and they are changing. It used to be you would always go by your BMI. Okay?
Yes, which is crazy.
Nobody looks like that.
I had to weigh 171 pounds, me. I would look like I was anemic. I would look horrible. I couldn't do it. I tried. I got down to 181, and I didn't feel well.
That's, so they're changing that now. They're adding other things, other factors into it, because it's just not, it's not normal.
The best thing I like is the body, the cream. The lady that goes on there, she says, I'm going to put it between my butt cheeks. Oh, you haven't seen this?
No.
So the owner of it, what's the name of the company?
I don't know the company.
The body to take away the odors.
Oh, yeah.
So she says, a little dabaduya, and you put it between your butt cheeks. And she says, but I'm not going to do that. So she goes like this. She goes like this to make the illusion that, this is what you're doing. Because apparently, you have to put this thing all over you because there are some funky smells coming out of a female.
Yeah, but if you watch yesterday's show, you got to watch yesterday's show and what they talked about. These perfumes, they're leading to so many
other problems,
other things. You've got perfumes, you've got chemicals that shouldn't be on your body. Doc was saying plain old water works really, really well
But the soap
without
and water
any of the
doesn't
other
last.
things. Doesn't last.
It
what?
doesn't last. And that's another thing. I got a bone to pick.
It doesn't last based on whose definition.
Well, hold on. I got another bone to pick. They don't do this for men. The lady that's like this, she doesn't say men. I think men could use it more
They have
than
a
women.
new men's spray. Have you seen where he moves his towel out and he sprays inside his towel?
Something? I don't trust the spray. How does the spray get out the nozzle? There's got to be a chemical in there.
It's all chemicals.
Oh, I ain't put no chemicals anywhere. No good.
It's all chemicals.
Yeah, well, I want the thing the lady, I want to be able to do
What
this.
was that, like Lumi or something?
Lumi.
Yeah,
Lumi.
So the object of the aim here, are you kidding? They came out with a razor blade only for women. Now, I shave every morning. I have 5 razors on my blade.
Yeah.
So my son says, all you're doing is taking the skin off your face. I don't care, because if I don't shave, I look like Brent took Richmond. But women have this special blade where the rubber thing is on the back of the blade, which makes absolutely no sense to me, and it's for the delicate areas. They barely touch the woman's skin. Are you kidding me? How does that work?
It doesn't.
And you ever bought one?
I don't know which one has the rubber on the other side, but yes, I've tried many a razor.
Does that female razor,
Yes.
does it work?
Yeah.
It does?
I can't tell you it's any different than a male razor, except it's a pretty
A
color.
razor is a razor,
That's
right?
right.
Maybe it's
But the
pink.
ball, that little thing, has a chemical in it that's supposed to raise the hairs.
Oh yeah, I can't use those. I'm allergic to that
I've
stuff.
never did that.
G-Man, stop laughing. It raises the hairs.
Yeah, I can't use any of those aloe. I don't know. But I don't know who you hanging out with. It's
I
really
watch
the
these
question.
commercials.
The question to me is, who do you know that's using those razors?
Every woman I know.
Really, you ask?
Yeah, I asked her.
She's not using those razors. She's like, what?
I was listening to, I love Shark Tank. I do listen to Shark Tank. And someone had, one of the inventions was for men, but they were wondering how in the world that they could advertise where they wanted to basically
It's
shave.
easy. You do this.
Yeah, but now they've got special razors for men for their
Yes.
areas. They're
And
small.
that's what this was on Shark Tank.
Small. Listen, in the Bronx, we took out Rambo's knife. And we went to work.
They're small, and they call it exactly what it
I
should be
can't
called.
remember the name of it, yeah.
I've seen them. I think Gillette makes them.
They call exactly, what's it called? Small
Like,
pee-pee?
It's called like for pubic hair for men. Something
men.
like,
They
there's no
call it-
fancy name. It is exactly
think
what
they
it's
say
for.
it's
That's
his is in
amazing,
it.
isn't
I
it?
can't remember.
Yes, it's amazing
I'm
that
going
this
to look
is a
online. I
conversation.
got to get me one of them bad boys. I got just to bring it in. I
So,
got to
that-
get
so,
it.
so that's whenever you go out to the beach in your Speedo, that
Having a party out
everybody
there?
will.
It isn't even the Speedo. It's the act of walking around free. Feeling like I've been released.
I think we better turn this over to our show.
I think we should just say, I think we should just wrap it up on this Friday. 'Cause
But it's big business.
It's huge business.
Baxter, I'm going to get you a razor.
Who's here?
A male razor. Where's everybody going outside?
We're going to study stuff.
Oh, all right.
All
so,
of you?
All right, so why don't we wrap this up, apparently. It's lunchtime in the studio. Have a great Friday, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. Tune in today at 2:30 for Inside the Mind of the Artist with Jay Harmon and Sally Bernard. You can get Sally's book, Call Me Zena, at Amazon as well as Author House. So just call me Zena, and we will put her QR code out for you as well.
And Jay, where's the website for your art?
It's colored pencils with an S, artist.com.
Colored pencils with an S, pencilsartist.com.
And if you're going to shave this weekend, make sure you don't go in the sun. Have a good weekend.
Use water. Goodbye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.